Hey gang, I've got one last essay to write for my exam season and then I'm done, so I thought in the interest of making this a quicker video I would get ready during it, but let's be real, it will still take longer. So I've been getting really stressed out recently and I don't always notice until suddenly I'm like listening to the last 5 years on my musical playlist that I have while I study, because I like to have a narrative going whilst I'm writing because I cannot just be doing one thing at once. But yeah, I'll hear those like introductory chords of some of the songs where it's like bum 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 and I'm just like, oh, dissolve into tears and I'm gone. But the other way that it's been expressed is that I just get super overwhelmed by things that should not be that hard. I use this really cute golden coloured like cream shadow by Lush. It's called Happiness, so I'm just gonna spread some happiness, ha ha ha. The other night I had booked myself in to a flower arranging workshop at like a local cemetery, which sounds a lot creepier than it is. It's like they do lots of fairs and they put on plays up there. It's a very like active, nice place. It's just like completely my vibe. Like the lady was going to talk to us about the magic of flowers and their healing powers. I'm into that jazz, you know. And then it got to the night and I'd had like a fairly busy day. I'd been studying during the day and then I'd come home early to go for a run with my boyfriend. It was very cute. And then it had got to about the time, so I'd sort of dashed out of the shower and decided to head up there. And the way that I'd headed was the way I normally go, but I hadn't thought about the fact that it was after hours. So the gate was locked. Now I'm really bad at directions. Someone else could definitely have figured this out. I don't want to put across that this is like not my fault. But Google Maps kept just telling me to go that way, so I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. And what I did do was have a panic attack and cry and go home. A real hero's journey. And I was just like so embarrassed and annoyed with myself. And the more like upset I got, the more annoyed I got, which, you know, it's never nice to have someone yell at you, especially when that person is yourself. I say the meanest things. And I think why it bothered me so much is I just want to be someone who can successfully be like busy and on top of things, and just like really get shit done and take on lots and do each of the things you've taken on really well. And I don't want to put myself down. I do think I do things well generally, but I also find that when I am worried about things, I will take on more stuff and then inevitably fail at something because I get overwhelmed and like I am an anxious person. And then just feel really bad. This is also the Lush mascara, and whilst it's not like super high impact, my eyelashes have stopped dramatically thinning since I started using it, so I'll take it. And I think as well why I was so upset that evening is like I do have a real thing about being late. It does make me very anxious, like the idea of everyone looking at you as you come in a room, which I know is super counterintuitive because like I think you could argue this is the ultimate look at me hobby, but it's different. It's about control and how people view you, and I don't want to be viewed as, you know, that bitch who's late. I say bitch too much, but I think I take on these things that I know that as a person I need more time alone and to like recuperate. I need that sort of like recharging time where I don't have commitments and I can kind of manage my own time. But I also feel like I need to like validate myself, especially in social settings. I feel like I need to have something that I did recently that was like super cool, that I can talk about, which is completely born out of insecurity and I don't like about myself, because I also think that what most people want from a conversation is just like one, kindness, two, humour. That's definitely all I want from interactions. I don't want like a breakdown of how impressive you are. When someone tells me that they have an interest, I don't demand like 3 instances of when they last did it. Like I'm not a boy at a comic book convention. You know, like, oh, you like baking, name 3 types of pastry. I would just like to be better at cutting myself some slack and not being so like pissed off when I do things that I know that as a person, just who I am, means I need a little more time. I'm gonna be fancy, I'm gonna wear some lipstick. I don't think I'm gonna go out today, I don't know what this is. I know makeup is for yourself, but also, you know, I'm very low on makeup remover. So my nighttime self is not going to be pleased. I really worry that videos like this that are quite like confessional are kind of the equivalent of like showing up to a dinner party and the host asking you how you are and like taking them by the shoulders and being like, not good, Jeffrey. No, I think that's generous. I think what they are is like standing up at a dinner party where you don't know very many people and like tapping on a wine glass and being like, things aren't good. I don't really wear foundation, so I think I'm done. That'll do, pig, that'll do. But yeah, I know self-improvement is important, and I do care about it a lot, but I want to get better at just being able to like sit with myself and accept who I am at the moment and let that be what encourages me to grow, rather than like trunchbulling myself every time I do something wrong, like putting my personality in the chokey. I'm gonna put on some perfume because, oh, vanilla. But yeah, how about you guys? Do you have like this sort of insecurity where you feel like you have to always have achieved something? You can't ever just like be a human being who just happens to be about? They very strongly feel like the meaning of everyone's life is just like having a nice time and doing what you enjoy. But then suddenly I'm in a social situation and I'm like, I'm an empty shell of a person. Also, I have filmed like lots of little videos and also scripted loads. I'm hoping to upload soon. It's just I can't really justify it when I had like 3 essays to write in 2 weeks. Oh. But yeah, speak to you guys again soon. I feel like I look like Mel C in this ensemble.